just want you to tell us quickly, just give us a little update now about where you're at, how things are going, and what you're up to.
Sure. Well, thank you. It is so great to be here and just to be able to sit on this stage this morning and share through music in just a few short, very short moments of word is a dream or a nightmare. Depends on your point of view. I haven't quite decided where I've landed on that one. It is great to be here, but the song that I just played, I'm sure 100% of you know it, and it just talks about how great God's faithfulness is. And a few moments ago, you heard of God's faithfulness to me and my family as I was a child and battled with cancer, and His faithfulness to my parents as they kind of raised me through that and all of that. But one of the cool things about being an adult and living on your own, you know, besides the bills and cleaning your own bathroom, is that you get to experience God's faithfulness firsthand for yourself. And that's just a little bit of what I'm going to share. About a year and a half ago, I moved from Cincinnati to Nashville, Tennessee to continue my college education. And I moved there, my family helped me move there, and then they just left and came home, kind of by myself. But the one constant that I did have at the time was I had with me a Sinai dog named Nala. And about a year and a half prior to this, Nala and I were paired together, and that also just totally seemed like a God thing. For those of you that don't know, getting a guide dog and that whole application process can be pretty lengthy, and there's just a lot that kind of goes into that. But all the doors were open, and God just kind of really made that happen for us, and the timing was so perfect. And one of the reasons I wanted a guide dog was for more independence, because I was 20 and didn't really want to live with my parents for the rest of my life. Who does? So I got Nala, and we moved to Nashville. And about a month into our fall semester, stuff started going really wrong with her work and just kind of our relationship and the way we worked together. And it was decided by a professional that it was no longer safe for us to keep working as a team, and that she'd have to be retired and leave college. And to this day, we really don't know what happened. I just think Nala was kind of like, college? See ya? Not for me, but that's her. So she left, and I remember waking up the morning after. It happened really fast. It was just like she was there one morning, and we were trying to work through these problems, and the next morning she wasn't. And I woke up that next morning, and more than just feeling alone, I was very new to Nashville and didn't know a lot of people yet either. So more than even just feeling alone, I felt really uncertain about that decision I had made to move there, and really just about, you know, those questions that come about questioning God, like, was this really what you wanted? Am I really supposed to be this far from home? And you know, is this what your plan was this whole time? And I thought that morning too, I was like, I'm gonna have to find a way this morning to get to class, because I can't miss. And as a music student, you have a lot of performances and events that you have to attend, and I was like, I'm gonna have to find a way to get to all of these. So I started praying this really simple prayer before I'd leave, and it was just, it was so simple. It was just, God, you know where I have to be, and you know what time I have to be there, and I'm just asking that you would send somebody to help me out tonight. Send someone just to be like my guide. And this prayer was answered so quickly. I would leave my room really uncertain about kind of where I was going, and wherever I would end up, God, there would just be someone there and just say, hey, how can I assist you? Can I help you get to wherever you need to go? Let me be your help. And to me, this really, this boosted my faith and really showed me how much I needed to trust God more, because as a person, I'm very, I like to be independent, and I like to know what I'm gonna do, and I like to, I'm a do-it-yourself kind of person. And so God used this time to really show me just how much I needed to depend on Him. Because it says, I use Nala as my constant when I moved to Nashville, but it says in His Word that He's the God that will never leave you or forsake you. And is with us yesterday, today, and forever. And it's in him that we need to place our hope, in him and our trust. And that was just something that I learned from this experience, and I hope that kind of speaks to you today. I've been held by the Savior. I felt fire from above, and I've been down to that river. No, I ain't the same. The product